it was like, and then there was like 5 injuries or something, like, then no one won. It was so much drama, and the referee was like, shut up, to like the coach or something. And there was, yeah. Come to this one at home. Yeah. 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 Usually from Park is so good because the stadium. Yeah, it's like 15-minute drive. The stadium's like really fancy as well. Yeah. I know. I just don't know what I'm gonna do if it starts raining.
Well, we've got this umbrella.
Yeah.
I don't have much more than that.
That's yeah, that's what I had to, because I had to spend like I was in, you know, I was like really pissing down a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, and so I was filming AFL for like 7 hours outside on like a scissor lift thing, and like I just strapped an umbrella. I got so
tighter. Okay, hello and welcome to round 10 of the NPL New South Wales Women's Competition. All good.
how do you know when to like start talking? Always wondered. Yeah. Me neither. Yeah. What happened? Oh.
She was watching the ball and then all of a sudden fell over. Hello and welcome to round 10 of the NPL New South Wales Women's Competition, coming to you live here from North Turramurra Recreation Area as the Northern Tigers host APIA Leichhardt. I'm Annabelle Banfield and I'm super excited to be here because this is going to be a huge matchup between two of the big name sides in this competition. The Northern Tigers only just lost their undefeated tag last week, playing against the Mount Druitt Town Rangers, who are the top of the competition. Is that just a blip that they move on from here tonight? Whereas APIA, they are coming off a run of bad results, 3 losses in a row for last year's grand finalists, and they know that they need to improve. 3 points here tonight is a must for both sides as they look to cement themselves in the competition. And to do so, both sides have strengthened. They've got some new signings in, which should make tonight really interesting as Northern Tigers bring in Jasmine Black, the future Matilda, goalkeeper, to replace Anna Norton, who broke her fingers last week in the matchup with the Rangers. And then APIA Leichhardt have brought in Alyssa Rose and Ashley Brodigan, both from Bulls FC Academy, moving over to APIA Leichhardt, which is a really interesting storyline that will play out for this game. I'll just talk you through the lineups now. For the home side, the Northern Tigers, they start with number 4, Isabella Keach, number 9, Hayley Johnson, number 10, Charlotte Mortlock, number 12, Saffron Grass, number 14, Beth Bernardi, number 16, Olivia Cartwright, number 18, Bo Burton, number 21, Nicola Dominikovic, number 28, Katia Clement, number 44, Isla Witham, and number 91, Jasmine Black. And on the substitutes list, number 8, Jade McAtamney, number 24, Julia Murphy, number 29, Rosie Ewan, number 31, Annalise Glastonbury, number 35, Cara Harris, and number 42, Jada Taylor. For APIA Leichhardt, they start with number 1, Sophie Magus, number 5, Teal Kilbride, number 6, Mona Walker, number 7, Charlotte Lancaster, number 8, Hannah McNulty, number 11, Ashley Crofts, number 13, Jordan Jasnos, number 14, Mia Golding, number 20, Zoe Panagopoulos, number 24, Christina Kachik, and number 38, Alyssa Rose. And on the bench for APIA, number 17, Alicia Moronen, number 21, Caitlin Kipritsov, number 22, Violet Keelan, number 30, Paige Cuffill, number 35, Madison Actilla, and number 39, Ashley Brodigan. Of course, with all the new signings, it's almost overshadowed. Hannah McNulty makes her return to North Turramurra tonight. Had been a Northern Tiger for 14 years, I believe. Long time she'd been at this club, and in the off-season made the move to APIA, so it's a homecoming of sorts for McNulty. As APIA get us kicked off, Mona Walker going long. It's kept in. Jasnos for Lancaster. And they have a corner here early. APIA with a strong phase of play to start this game. Every Tiger is back in the box ready to defend. They know the threat that APIA pose on set pieces, especially Kachik in the area. Punched away, Witham clears it further. McNulty has it. Now Golding. Pass is broken up by Isla Witham. Golding with the throw for McNulty. We can have a big game here tonight against her former club. Turns inside. Bernardi eager to shut down her former teammate. And here's Jordan Jasnos showing her pace. Cross comes in. Cleared by Keach. Only to an APIA player. Mona Walker with the shot. Jasmine Black with her first touch as a Northern Tiger. Tyler with him. It's Golding who comes away with the ball. Tigers missing 2 key pieces in their back line as well tonight. Savannah Murray serving a suspension after her red card last week against the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Mia Golding making good ground here. She's tackled by Dominikovic. Tigers are also without Maya Cameron, who is suffering from an injury here tonight and can't participate in the action. As Mortlock finds Witham. Nice pass again to Mortlock. It's still with Mortlock. She's found the baseline, trying to cut it back. Mona Walker stops that from happening. Headed in by Johnson. Bounces over Walker's head. Bernardi has it now for the Tigers. To Grass, who has been excellent as a number 6 for the Tigers this season. Here it falls. Magus. Big save. Was offside anyway, but nonetheless, good signs from the goalkeeper. As I was saying, Saffron Grass playing centre-back. She's been excellent all season in the midfield, shutting down some of the league's biggest threats. A couple of weeks ago here, she was excellent against, at the time, the midfielder of the month, Alexia Carastal. She's got to mark Ashley Crofts tonight, so big challenge for young Grass. Foul's been given for the Tigers here. Crofts is not impressed with the call, but it will be Keach taking the free kick. High and wide towards Burton. APIA win the header. And Panagopoulos touched it to new signing, Alyssa Rose. Croft crossed in for Lancaster. Initial tackle's made. Panagopoulos picks up the scraps. Golding with the overlap. Panagopoulos opts to go inside. She's got Walker. Now Jasnos. They look calm here, APIA. Just building up, trying to find the right opportunity. Kilbride on the ball just earlier, rejoins the side. After their midweek matchup, she couldn't take part in because of an earlier red card. Throw in is taking a long time to be decided. Eventually, the Tigers are awarded the throw in. So APIA, they've 3 losses in a row, 2-0 score lines. One against the Northwest Sydney Spirit, one against Manly United. And then midweek, they played the remainder of their game against the Newcastle Jets after, when it was initially supposed to be played, a lightning storm postponed the action. Here's Lancaster now. Cuts inside and a clear foul from Bernardi. It's a really exciting game though, because in the initial date of action, things ended up 3-3 till Kilbride received a red card, and then it had to be played again midweek with Kilbride out of action. APIA playing with 10 and 40 more minutes to be played. Here's the free kick. It's taken, skims the top of the net as it heads out. Unfortunately, as I was saying, during the week it was just a hill too big for APIA to climb with 10 players. Eventually Claire Adams got the winner for Newcastle and APIA lose out 4-3. So they are desperate for a win, and Ashcroft's comments on the APIA socials tell you everything, that she's happy with how the group have stuck together. She knows the results aren't good enough at 3 points. This stage in the season has to come. They're pressing well here, APIA. Can Tigers find a way out? That's a good ball forward. And the Tigers will win the throw. That was well worked by Grass and Cartwright to find a way out of trouble. Good touch by Burton. Here's Isbo Burton. Tackle is made by Walker. She's still on the ball. Secondary tackle from Golding. And a good switch of play. Jazz knocks forward for Lancaster. She's got room to move here, Charlotte Lancaster. Can she find the right ball in? No, she picks out Bernardi. Dominikovic caught flat-footed. Crofts was offside. APIA looking to play strongly despite several of their stars being out of action. Estelle Fragale and Gisela Pepino, both currently in China with the futsal national team, playing at the Futsal Asian Cup. The team features several NPL New South Wales stars, and unfortunately they aren't getting great results over there. Lost 3-1 to China in their first game, and then 3-1 to Uzbekistan in the second. And they take on Chinese Taipei, I believe, later this evening. Cartwright, well brought down. She's got time here. Burton's making the forward run. Dominikovic, now Bernardi inside. Looks to use skill. Walker, strong in defence. Cartwright heads it forward. Dominikovic does the same. Rose for Golding. Now Kilbride on the ball. Playing back. They look quite settled tonight, APIA. Magus, long. McNulty couldn't quite reach it to keep it in. They'll have another throw in here. Liv Cartwright, who has been excellent since joining the backline for the Tigers. And as I said, they're low on numbers tonight, or low on regular starters. Katia Clement comes in at right back to replace the injured Maya Cameron. Press is coming here from the Tigers now. Witham and Johnson. Now Dominikovic picks it up. Looks inside for Johnson. APIA was scrambling back in defence. Keach sends it forward. Now Dominikovic off her head. It's a scramble in the middle of the field. But it's Rose who has it now. Inside for Golding. Alyssa Rose. Her first 10 minutes as an APIA player have looked quite good. She looks well suited to the setup so far. Dominikovic forward. No runs were on. And Magus has time to just slow things down. Get it a little bit more settled. Golding for Rose. Now Kilbride. Pressure coming from Johnson. Magus needs to work quickly. Got it off just in time. McNulty with an excellent ball out wide. Jasnos. Kilbride. Kachik. Sent forward early. Keach first to it. Morlock with the tackle, but APIA have it back. Here's Rose. Good ball for Crofts. She's She's out wide. Can she get in towards the goal? Ashley Crofts with the cross. Grass is there to deal with it. Mia Golding now. Tries to cut inside. Bo Burton. Burton with a good ball forward. It was well read by Kachik. Tonight, they know just how important a result is for their season. This game, you have to say, is probably make or break for this APIA team. Can they turn it around? They sit in 8th place right now with just 12 points to their name, and 3 of those were in the first 3 games. So since then, things have been tricky for APIA, and they need to get back to winning ways here tonight. The Northern Tigers, they were undefeated, albeit with several draws in there, but last week they fell to the Mount Georgetown Rangers, as many teams this season have done, including APIA. But nonetheless, they want to prove that that's just a blip against the top team, and they got a red card early in that matchup, so it's going to be tough for them, and they want to prove that they are still one of the top dogs in this competition. They've got a free kick here. Can they make something happen? It's Olivia Cartwright, and she scored a goal from very similar range 2 weeks ago in a special fashion. Here's Cartwright. Saved by Magus. As the rain just starts to fall here at North Turramurra. Pretty light for now, but the storm 2 weeks ago proved that things can change pretty quickly here, and there's Grass. Forward for Dominikovic, just missed out. Magus. Throw. Scrapes the head of Johnson. Mortlock. Beats Walker. Across. Too close to Magus. Or if it was a shot, it just wasn't challenging at all. Back to Magus. Magus, long looking for McNulty. Bernardi's there and wins the ball. Her pass didn't find a Tiger though. Here's Charlotte Lancaster. She switched out to the right hand side. Cruises past Cartwright. The cross though. Saffron Grass was there, and she is playing excellently. Out of position tonight, slotting into the centre back role. And she's been a defensive midfielder all season, and she looks a natural in the back line. Against one of the league's most prolific strikers in Ashley Crofts, and will she be able to stay strong in the matchup all night, Grass? Panagopoulos finds Golding, the 2 youngsters connecting well. Inside to Lancaster. Lancaster's being slowed down by Grass, and tackle's nearly made by Burton. Here's Charlotte Lancaster. Straight into the stomach of Peach. Tough hit to take, but she's doing well. Here's Mia Golding. Inside to Panagopoulos, the 15-year-old. Now for Jasnos. And Jasnos wins a corner. Second of the game here for APIA. It's Lancaster who will take the corner. Comes in towards the back post. Off the head of Crofts, I believe, who sent it away from goal. With grass now, though.
Come on, let's go back. Good girl. Well done. Excellent, Mia.
Pass forward was aimed for Witham, but Rosen with the interception.
Run for Mia.
Here's Mona Walker. She's been forced to face backwards. Makes the turn. Cartwright with the tackle. Walker has it.
Keep it. Keep it.
Panagopoulos. Back with Walker. Witham. Makes the interception. Now it's Mortlock. Tackled by McNulty, and McNulty spins out of trouble well.
Mia, wide. Mia's on. Good, Mia. Keep going. Well done, mate.
Pass was poor there from McNulty, went behind
Mia, down.
Jasnos.
Mia, down.
Back with Kachik. It's been a strong signing for APIA this season. Good bit of skill from Jasnos. Cross comes in, off of Crofts. It's a corner. Tigers aren't happy. They saw it as off of Crofts, which I have to say I did too, but nonetheless, a corner is awarded.
Come on, Jordan, there's a goal here for you. Get up, Jordan, get up. Mia, you stay there. Jordan, get up and score. Just there, Jordan, just there.
Lancaster looking long in towards the back post. Keach heads away.
Keep it, keep
Now
it.
for Jasnos.
Deliver, Charlotte.
Wide again to Lancaster.
Charlotte,
Dominikovic blocks the cross.
Good, Johnny.
Tigers arguing for a foul there. We are playing on. Cartwright with the ball. Panagopoulos.
Good. No foul. No foul.
Strong challenge. Panagopoulos beats Cartwright. Cross comes in. Doesn't find her teammate. A strong tackle there from Lancaster.
Good girl, Zoe.
You'd have to say APIA have brought more energy to the start of this match.
Level up, Mia.
In terms of, possession and field position, it's probably been APIA's way. They've certainly had chances off of those corners. Can the Tigers make something happen? Not with balls like that fall straight to APIA's feet. Here's Rose bringing it back.
Don't lose it. Good girl, it's
She's got Panagopoulos in behind her.
great ball, Zoe. Get up, Zoe.
Now for Lancaster, looking to pass Clement. Cross comes in, saved by Black, cleared by Keach. Now Mortlock has Johnson, who's dropped out wide. Currently sits second on the Golden Boot ladder. Hayley Johnson. Ball speared into Bernardi. He's had a really strong start to 2025. Reliable for the Tigers in midfield. But she's without her strike partner tonight, Saffron Grass, who's slotted into centre back, replacing the suspended Savannah Murray. Johnson is racing Jasnos. Jasnos wins out, but is forced to play it out. The Tigers will get the throw. Throw's taken for Johnson. Back to Clement. Cross comes in. Golding. Central clearance. Cartwright. Would have been special if she hit it sweetly, but sends it into the sky. Panagopoulos, back for Kachik. Panagopoulos recently spending time with the junior Matildas in a training camp, as did Northern Tigers' Jada Taylor, who's on the bench tonight. Cartwright, cross inside, APIA, clearance. Grass first to it, now it's Dominikovic. Ball into the area, but she didn't have teammates in there. Kilbride for Golding. Now Walker. Wide for Jasnos. Panagopoulos with an excellent first touch, cruising around Clements. Now Lancaster. Cross comes in, and it's cleared. Fallen with Hayley Johnson. Inside to Mortlock. Poor touch from Mortlock. Tigers get another chance. Clements. Cuts inside. Finds Mortlock. Bernardi. For Johnson. Ball forward that really wasn't on there. Panagopoulos, chip over the top. Keach got there ahead of Lancaster. Bernardi, excellent bit of hesitation there. Able to find Mortlock, but the last couple times Mortlock's touched the ball, APIA have been very quick to slow her down. Clement, Dominikovic. Little chip over the top. Jasnos is there. And shepherds it out for a goal kick. It's quite an even matchup so far. APIA definitely got the better start. Tigers are bringing themselves back into this game here, and that press. Excellent. Getting good results for the Tigers. Johnson takes it inside. Bernardi. Back for Cartwright. Inside to Bernardi again. She's found with him. Clement. Tries to beat Jasnos with speed. That's a tough ask. Jordan Jasnos has plenty of pace to burn. Tigers have it with Witham. Now Mortlock. Clement. Cross comes in. And Burton slots it into the bottom corner to give the home side the lead. Northern Tigers up 1-0 over APIA Leichhardt with a well-worked team goal finished off by Bo Burton. How do APIA come back from this? How do they stay in this game, having gone down? McNulty stabs it forward. Off the head of Clement. They'll have the throw deep into Tiger territory. They're forced back here. Rose is going a long way back. Has Kilbride. Golding. Creeping forward. Pass straight to the Tigers' Olivia Cartwright. She's looking to make up for the mistakes here. Golding wins the throw. Taken for Crofts. Crofts is surrounded and wins the free kick. routine is settling in here at North Taramara. Getting quite heavy. Nonetheless, as I said 2 weeks ago, Tigers dealt with the downpour by recording a massive 5-1 win, so they would not be afraid of a little bit of rain. APIA have a perfect chance here. Can they quickly equalise? It's come in. Headed away. Johnson follows it up by clearing it out wide. Charlotte Lancaster almost slips over the fence as she tries to keep that ball. Lancaster with the throw for McNulty. Back for Walker. Tough pass for her to deal with. Does well. She's got Rose. Now for Lancaster. Charlotte Lancaster cuts in, gets the cross. Just over the head of Jordan Jasnos. But they are not phased by going down here, APIA. Looking to equalise very quickly. Chatting to Tigers coach Chris Wood before the game, he said Jasmine Black was a essential signing they had to make from the A-League since Anna Norton broke her fingers last week. There's Mortlocks trying to show her speed to keep this ball in. Does so very well. And shows good speed and skill to beat Till Kilbride. Now Golding. Back for Cartwright. Cross comes in. Johnson. Can't steer it goalward. As I was saying, Tigers said they have brought in a couple more A-League girls who are just training at the moment, not ready to take the field with the team. Last few proved that their seasons can turn around dramatically. If they make the right signings this year, they don't really need to turn around. They've already started well. Although Crofts is on a break here. Keach is coming. And Keach forces the angle out wide. Makes an easy save for her new goalkeeper, Jasmine Black. Good ball forward to Johnson. Headed on to Dominikovic. Free kicks given to APIA with that trip. Just as I told you before, the rain was settling in. It hasn't quite disappeared, but it certainly got an awful lot lighter here at Taramara. So the weather here is often unpredictable, and tonight proves that for sure. It'll be Kilbride taking the free kick. Not when she runs away from the ball, it's Kachik. Dominikovic, back to Bernardi. Now for Keach. Keach goes long. And that's their style. The Tigers, they like to play with it at the back, draw the opposition towards them, and then spear a long ball forward. That, though, is not in the game plan. Cartwright being tackled in the back line. APIA. They find McNulty. Back to Kilbride. Now for Jasnos. Run out of room there. Tigers get the throw. Bernardi, closed down by Walker, still with Bernardi. Finds grass. Now Cartwright, she's got room. Dominikovic. Forward, Burton shows her speed to get in front of Kilbride. Go Burton, she's been forced wide. Cross comes back in. Off the head of Johnson, but she overran the near post, and it would have been a very tough angle to get the ball on target there. Cheek. Back to Magus. Pressure coming from Dominikovic, and Dominikovic shuts down Magus. It's fallen for Johnson. Scrambling up, your defence was needed there and lived up to the task. Zoe Panagopoulos steps inside. Walker for Kachik. New to the club. When the Football New South Wales Institute shut down, APIA was the landing spot she chose. Here's Rose. Just one touch too many, allowed Keach in to make the tackle. Dominikovic back for Cartwright. Ball pass from Cartwright into the feet of Panagopoulos. She returns the favour with a poor pass straight to the Tigers. Johnson's layoff takes a deflection, can't quite hit Burton as she was steaming forward. Tigers have another go here. Clement, long ball, Cheeks there to deal with. Tigers will have themselves a throw. Off the head of Johnson. Played back. Keach. Long ball forward that the Tigers probably weren't ready for, or at least made no effort to get to. Bernardi beats Golding to the ball. She's got grass. Back to Bernardi. Cartwright. Lovely 1-2 with Bernardi once again. Still Bernardi moving forward. Good bit of play from the Tigers' most experienced player in that midfield. 6th season at the club. Now with Cartwright. Bernardi's got time. Good pass out wide for Witham. Off the head of Clement. She's got Witham once again. Cheek can do no better than giving the Tigers a throw. And I told you it would be unpredictable weather tonight. The rain is back with some force. Clement has time for a proper run up on the cross. It's gone the whole way through the box. Back to Cartwright. Bouncing around in the area for Apia. Magus comes off her line. Dive on the ball. Golding. Off the head of Cartwright. Keach. Mortlock. Now for Bernardi. Inside to Johnson. Offside from the Tigers. the chest of Panagopoulos. McNulty with the ball over the top for Croft. Still Croft, she's turned Keach inside out. She can't put the shot on target. Good run from the APIA captain, but knowing her standards, she'd want to put that kind of shot on target. Recently brought up the 50 goal milestone for APIA, which just shows her talent in the maroon jersey. Jasmine Black goes long. Hannah McNulty wins the header. Beth Bernardi with the second one. Now it's Jordan Jasnos trying to get around with him. Sends her sliding on the ground and then cuts inside. Well done from the APIA left back. Golding. Now Panagopoulos. Ball goes forward. Panagopoulos looking around Cartwright. Big tackle from Olivia Cartwright. Cheek.
Zoe, get the ball. Zoe's feet. Play forward. Play forward. Play forward.
Rose has Golding.
Don't lose it.
Golding. Ball forward for Panagopoulos. She's trapped in the corner. Can't find a way out. Off the face of Cartwright, and now with Golding. New signing, Alyssa Roses. As I said earlier, she's really slotted in perfectly. You almost don't notice. You wouldn't know that she's only been with the team for a short period of time, that this is her first game in APIA colours.
On forward pass. Come, Crofty.
Alyssa Rose driving forward. She's got Golding.
Don't lose it. Good. Don't lose it.
Panagopoulos, Rose. They're taking their time. They're not trying to rush. APIA are going to find the right opportunity. Kachik. Excellent bit of skill. Poor touch from McNulty. Tigers have it. With Witham. Burton. Ball's gone forward for Johnson. Hayley Johnson. Big save from Sophie Magus. And that would have absolutely been deflating for APIA, who've had a good spell of possession these last couple of minutes. The Tigers could sneak an opportunity like that. Would have absolutely changed the game here at North Taramara. As things stand, score remains 1-0 to the Tigers, thanks to a goal from Bo Burton. But both teams still look very much in this. 3 points is incredibly important for both sides as they come off losses. Northern Tigers just the one all year for them. They had been undefeated up until last week. APIA, on the other hand, string of poor results for them. 3 straight losses for APIA Leichhardt. Here goes Lancaster.
Keep going, Liz.
Lancaster with pressure being applied from Beth Bernardi. Lancaster with the cross. Grass heads away. Now with Clement. She's tackled by McNulty. So we're nearing half time here at North Taramara. Home team, Northern Tigers, are up
Heel, right shoulder.
APIA want nothing more than to equalise before half-time. Head into the sheds on a positive note. Keach spears it forward. Alyssa Rose was there. But she's dispossessed. Charlotte Mortlock with the ball. Dominikovic has some room. Nikola Dominikovic. Save made. Shot she didn't quite get enough of the ball there to really challenge Sophie Magus in goal. Here's McNulty. She's got two Tigers trying to make that tackle, and eventually Clement does so. It's now with Johnson. Inside to Mortlock. Rose read it really well. Now she comes with the ball forward for APIA. Lancaster is second to the ball, with Keach clearing it. Rose is forced all the way back to Magus. And Nikola Dominikovic is moving quickly. Magus did well. Golding for Panagopoulos. Alyssa Rose looks to unleash a strike. The ref has awarded a handball. The referee's awarded a handball off the deflection. Strong tackle made on Mortlock. Probably a little bit strategic falling to the ground at the end. She was getting her shirt pulled through most of that challenge, but just needed to let the referee know. Clock about to hit 45 minutes here at North Turramurra. Tigers more than happy to take their time before this free kick. Cartwright winds up, gets a good piece of the ball. But it would have been tough to score from that sort of distance. Here come APIA. Lancaster. There's nobody in the area for her to aim the cross for. Panagopoulos putting on the skates to get there. And she's got the ball. She's facing backwards. Grass makes the tackle. Ball inside for Mortlock. Nearly gets tackled by her own player. Dominikovic hops out of the way just in time. Back with Johnson. Golding. Crucial tackle as Johnson was looking to cut inside. Burton comes away with the ball. Off to Bernardi. Tackles Crofts. And it's Grass and Keach now. Keach, long ball forward. Headed back where it came by Kachik. Now McNulty for Lancaster. Charlotte Lancaster makes the tackle on Keach. And they've got a corner here. There can't be much in the way of injury time. There weren't too many stoppages in this first half. So this is probably the last play of the first half. What can APIA create? Can they level things up here at North Turramurra? Set piece is one of their best chances to do so. Ball comes into the area. Tapped off the line by Black. Now Grass. Forward for Witham. Jasnos is there in cover. And there you have it. Half-time here at North Turramurra Recreation Area. As things stand, the home side are up 1-0 thanks to a goal from Bo Burton. but all is still left to play for, and it's been a very evenly matched first half, you'd have to say. Both teams having their chances, so make sure you tune in for the second half, coming up just after this.
There's like a flyover video.
I get all the updates.
Spamming you. So, you're going to space.
Not yet. Alright, Kevin, lovely to see you, mate. Good to see you, mate.
Welcome back for the second half here at North Turramurra Recreation Area. It'll be a massive 45 minutes for both sides as the Northern Tigers look to hold on to their 1-0 lead that they have thanks to Bo Burton. As for APIA, they need 3 points here tonight. They need to get their season back on track. Pre-season they were tipped to be the front runners, and no doubt they have fallen short of expectations through the first 9 rounds. Currently in 8th place with just 12 points to their name. They know results need to turn around here, and that starts with here tonight. That's the sort of signs that APIA want to see. They started really well the first 10 minutes of the first half. Can they have a good spell here? Even equalise. Not with passes like that. Straight to Johnson. And Mortlock steaming through on the outside. Witham was in the area, but that cross too close to goalkeeper Sophie Magus. Good clearance. Jordan Jasnos. Pressured by Bernardi. Jasnos is forced back to Walker. Mona Walker played for APIA last season, but prior to that she was also a Northern Tiger. So as it falls to Crofts, tackle's made. APIA fans don't think it was a legal one. They are furious that a penalty was not just given. Really good signs from APIA early. Can they continue here? Hayley Johnson on the ball now for the Tigers. APIA will need to shut her down, and Walker, excellent tackle to do so. Inside to Rose, now Jasnos. Forward for Lancaster. Wide for McNulty, the former Tiger. Returning back to what was her home ground for so many years. Playing all of her youth and senior football up until now in green and white. Cartwright just taking her time. Mortlock. Bernardi. The pass to her took a deflection. To Lancaster. Excellent touch to cut inside. Advantage is being played for the trip. Charlotte Lancaster unleashes. Shot just never dropped. Continued to rise over the goal. I think APIA is showing they would have preferred the free kick to the advantage in that last situation. I think they had a perfect chance that Lancaster just couldn't get the shot on target for. It really did fall very nicely for her. She just had to put it in between the sticks. Off the head of Golding. Now it's with Kachik. Her pass straight to a Tiger. They've got Mortlock. Back to Bernardi. Dominikovic is making a run if they can find her. Jasnos. It's Clement with the throw. Walker, long for Crofts, dropped back to McNulty, now Panagopoulos, wins the free kick with Johnson coming in from behind. Two centre backs for APIA. Their strike weapons on set pieces, particularly Christina Kachik is up in the area. And it's snuck in at the back post. Mona Walker taps it in for APIA. And we have a game on our hands here at North Turramurra. APIA level things up against the Northern Tigers. Deservingly so too. They've started this second half well. And that's a fair reflection of the game up until this point. We are level 1-1 between the Northern Tigers and APIA Leichhardt. And with 40 minutes to play, it's a lot of time for both teams to find a winner. Burton, ball over the top. Witham should get there. Tries to cut inside, but Jasnos was not falling for it. Clement will take the throw. Towards Jasnos. It's back with Clement. Tackled by Jasnos once again. Panagopoulos for Lancaster. Walker over the top towards Lancaster and Crofts, both charging onto it. Grass gets there first, but is forced to clear it out for what will be an APIA throw. Another throw here. Jasnos has let Lancaster take. Tigers have it here. Not for long. Jasnos heading inside. Ball forward for Golding. Mia Golding showing plenty of pace. Foul's given. Golding too aggressive in the back of Cartwright. Tigers. And the foul was committed on Johnson. Pushed down as the throw was about to come in. Walker with the header away. Jasnos goes long. Keach also the long ball. McNulty gets the better of Bernardi. And here's Crofts. Ashley Crofts squares it. Tigers were there. They'll have a corner here, APIA. They're looking good. Kachik heading up to challenge for it. She scored a number of goals with her head from set pieces this season. Can this be another opportunity for Christina Kachik? Not with corners like that. That was not Lancaster's best effort. Feet of Dominikovic, now Mortlock. Cleared by APIA. Off the head of Crofts. It's gone all the way to Black. High and wide. inside, off the head of Walker. It's fallen to the Tigers. Good ball forward for Burton. Kachika's coming. That's probably a foul. Played on. Corner. It went out earlier in the play, but Tigers are questioning how's that not a free kick, and I have to agree with them. It appeared that Kachik got Burton's legs and set a ball there. But the Tigers will have their first corner of the game. A whole 55 minutes in. It's Cartwright. Standing over the ball. Puts it into the area. It's bouncing around. Witham doesn't get a full piece of it. Tigers keep the ball. They'll have the throw here. Things stand now. Still 1-1 thanks to goals from Bo Burton and Mona Walker. 3 points is crucial for the seasons in both teams. The Tigers, they need 3 points to stay in the top 4. Currently they are in 4th place, 16 points, but the Spirit are equal with them on points. They're only behind on goal difference at 5th. As for APIA, they're in 8th place, just 12 points. And they need a win here to start climbing, bridging the gap with some of those teams in semi-final spots, like the Northern Tigers. In fact, we've talked about how disappointing APIA's season has been, and yes, it's not up to the standard that everyone expected, but things are very close in the mid-table right now. It's Mount Druitt who have the 5-point lead at the top, who are starting to stretch away, but everyone else is close, and if APIA can get 3 points here today, they will go to just 1 point behind the Tigers, so wins are crucial. Tigers have probably had too many draws this season in games they ought to have won, and will that come back to bite them later this season? They don't want this to be another one of those situations where they only take 1 point home instead of 3. Clements will take the throw. She's been strong tonight. Not a regular starter for the team. Just replacing the injured man Cameron. Johnson with the charge. The press is coming for the Tigers. Dominikovic rushing at Magus. But they've found a way out with Golding. Iris Carroll would play for the Tigers. Didn't quite come off, but they are spared because of an error from APIA with that ball just way too long, especially on a wet, slippery night. Here's Crofts. Grass is there, concedes the corner, but she doesn't let Crofts pass. Lancaster with yet another corner. They've had a few. Can this be the one for APIA? Rose is going for the short option. Lancaster doesn't use her. Bernardi clears it, but straight back to Lancaster, and the shot comes in. Not on target. APIA's TD. Mateo Mariana. Very active on the sideline here. They get coaching from both sides. To APIA with Brad Attard on the bench, and Mateo giving his instructions from this sideline. Clement struggling. Clement did just enough. Yet another APIA corner, and those centre backs are going to start getting tired going up and back for APIA. They'll want to make it count. No doubt Kachik is the target. She stands above everyone else in that box and has already scored a couple of headers this season. Can this be her time? And it's curled straight in from the corner. Charlotte Lancaster with the Olympico to put APIA ahead here at North Turramurra. They take the lead here 2-1 thanks to a very special effort from Charlotte Lancaster. And I was just saying they'd had plenty of corners. They needed to make one count. That's one way to do it. All by herself, Charlotte Lancaster puts APIA ahead. How can the Tigers respond here? They are down against, albeit not on the ladder, but everyone knows the quality of APIA. This is a top side that the Northern Tigers need to find a goal back. Substitutes are being sent to warm up off the Tigers bench. Maybe that's where the spark can come from. Jasnos with the throw for APIA. Clement forced to head it out. And this completely changes the dynamic of the game. Now APIA are up. Now they're the ones in no mad rush to get the ball back in. Although still with half an hour to play, there's a lot that can happen. Cheek, good ball out wide for Golding. She's got room to drive forward. Mia Golding inside. Panagopoulos loses out. Mortlock with the ball. Now for Bernardi. Settles things back with Keach. Now Grass. Grass and Keach looking relaxed as ever. Hasn't changed their approach, clearly going down. They know their game plan, and the Tigers have full faith, full trust in the path that Coach Chris Wood has set for them. Here's Clement. Good bit of skill from Clement. Doesn't have the strength to hold onto the ball. Here's Bernardi. Clement. She's got Witham wide of her. Isla Witham. Struggle to beat Jasnos. Back to Clement. Clement's still on the ball. Now for Witham. Cross comes in to Johnson. And the goal kick's given. Very contentious decision there from the referee. Lancaster cutting inside, still with Lancaster. Can she pull off something special here? She sat down Mortlock. Lancaster! The ball was dropping that time, just not in time. Just over. Good move from the left footer. Golding. It's tackled by the Tigers. She will get the ball back with the throw though. They're Golding, another youngster on this APIA lineup. Still a teenager. But all these youngsters are so talented. They're all playing junior Matildas or have that sort of experience. They are ready. They are mature enough to be first grade starters. Although as I was chatting to Matteo Mariano before the game, and certainly wasn't the plan. They expected to have Jess Seaman. They expected to have Tanya Barazio. Fortunately, she's suffering from injury, and Jess Seaman got picked up by the Central Coast Mariners, and neither one of them have played a minute for APIA all season. Jasnos, long and high, falling to the fiddle Lancaster. She's brought it down really well. Back to Kachik. Looking for Golding. Good pass. McNulty. They just look settled tonight after. They look like they have trust in the system, and as I said, Alyssa Rose has slotted in perfectly. She's an excellent signing for what they needed. Lancaster. Offside. For the Tigers, they've got to dig deep here. They've got to find a way to get some opportunities. APIA dominating possession and field position. And they've had the opportunities to show for it. Jordan Jasnos. Sizing up Clements. Jasnos. Back inside, Charlotte Lancaster. Pressure coming from Bernardi. Wide for Jasnos. She's out in the corner. Can she find a way in? Good cross. Headed away by Keach. It's fallen to Burton. Really good pass under pressure to Witham, who was caught napping. APIA throw in from deep into Tigers territory. Across. Turn was attempted but not executed. Christina Kachik on the ball. Back for Kilbride. Now for Golding. Excellent skill. Cut inside Dominikovic. Now Panagopoulos. She has Jasnos out wide. Jordan Jasnos. Really good build-up play from APIA. Just that final shot needs to be on target. They're looking really strong here, APIA, and the Tigers struggling to keep up. This would be a massive turning point in APIA's season. They have made no secret of the fact that 3 points is essential tonight. And with that ball forward for Crofts, massive save from Jasmine Black. Jasmine Black really keeping her side in it, pulling off spectacular saves like that. Tigers throw is awarded. Once again with the throw. First substitute of the game for the Northern Tigers. Isla Witham is done for the night. On comes Jada Taylor for the Northern Tigers. As I said earlier, recently spent time with the Junior Matildas in camp. Excellent experience, no doubt for her. And it just shows the quality of this league. NPL New South Wales players were selected in that Junior Matildas training camp. Maggis sends it forward. Penalty. APIA have it here now with Rose. She calms things down. Really good decision. Ball forward for Jasnos. Jada Taylor coming in pursuit of the fresh legs. Still can't catch Jasnos. Cheek. Back to Kilbride. For Golding. Johnson and Walker almost had a little spat there. I think Johnson felt held back from going to apply pressure. Interesting to see how that matchup shapes up the rest of the evening. As Jasnos looks to cut inside Taylor. Big tackle. With the throw. APIA turn that around. It's their throw here. Jasnos heading out to take it. Jasnos back for Kachik. Kilbride. Loose pass. Falls to Grass. Grass really showing her speed. Johnson popping it in the back. And the referee does blow for the foul.
Gotcha. Hey, don't you back? Yeah, you on the right. Right center back.
Tigers just passing on information
You kitchen lead.
of a lineup or a formation change. Moving to three at the back. Cartwright, Keach and Clements. And Saffron Grass steps into her preferred spot, back into the midfield. Cartwright, ball into the area. Goes over the pack. Burton will be first to it, but she's not facing the goal whatsoever. Here's Taylor. Cross comes in. Crofts with the clearance. Jada Taylor. Taylor's throw again. APIA probably rightfully almost claiming that it was a foul from Taylor. Another throw for her. Tigers have it with Cartwright. Towards Grass. She heads it to the feet of Alyssa Rose. So APIA are coming with Golding. Pass straight to Grass. This game has stepped up a notch. The pace, the speed, the intensity has turned up a level. Both teams know that there is so much on the line with this result. Yes, it is just a league game, but this could shape the rest of their season as APIA now make their first substitution. As Zoe Panagopoulos heads off. signing, Ashley Brodigan. This time last week she was a Bulls FC Academy player. Her and Alyssa Rose both making the crosstown switch to join APIA Leichhardt. No doubt a move that will be talked about a lot, as that free kick was not a good decision from the Tigers. For APIA, it just shows that they still have so much pull. The Bulls aren't that far off them. They're still building, have a good season. 2 massive results for them the last couple of weeks, beating Manly. It's really big, and it's something that APIA haven't done. They lost to Manly, so still just shows that APIA is a big club and they have that pull to get players. And players with the quality of Brodigan can no doubt add to this APIA team, who having a good night tonight. They're up 2-1, but it's not the best season for them. Kachik, very thankful for her teammate Jordan Jasnos, who rescued her bad touch there, as Crufts had a chance. Tigers defence coming just in time to force it out for a corner. Can they make something special happen here? Last corner, Charlotte Lancaster slotted it in straight from the post. This time it's on the left hand side, and we will see Alyssa Rose take her first corner in APIA colours. Lots of bodies in the box. Ball comes in. Tipped away from Black. Not for long. It's steered into the back of her own net. And Alyssa Rose, her first goal in APIA colours, couldn't come at a more special time for APIA Leichhardt. They go up 3-1 here, and they look impressive. This is the side we anticipated seeing all year. When we saw those names come out for APIA Leichhardt, when they did their signing announcements, we expected them to play with this sort of quality. It's finally coming together for APIA Leichhardt, up 3-1 here over the Northern Tigers. They need a response, and they need it fast. 2 goals down here at home, where they haven't lost all season, still undefeated at North Taramara. Taylor wins the corner. Just over 10 minutes to play. Tigers need 2 goals just to level things up. Burton will take the corner. Ball comes into the near post. Kilbride with the head to it. There'll be another corner. I apologise, the referee hasn't seen things that way. An APIA goal kick has been awarded, which certainly isn't what I saw. Nonetheless, she was closer, and we play on. Taylor wins it for the Tigers, not for long. Here comes Jasnos. Out wide for Lancaster. APIA throw in. Taken by APIA. Cross comes in, beats everybody, rolls out the other side. even more here at Turramurra. Kilbride back for Magus. Ball forward aimed for Jasnos. Full touch by Bernardi means Jasnos can get to it. And that foul. Unnecessarily given away by the Tigers. As they make another substitute here. Captain Nikola Dominikovic heading to the bench. On comes Jade McTamney. Can she spark something special? We are now under 10 minutes to go in regulation here. Kachik with the free kick. Not a good effort, straight to grass. And here's Johnson charging onto it. Magus comes out to her area and gets there first. Still a lot of fire left in this one. Jasnos tripped. With her first involvement in the game, Jade McTamney picks up a yellow card, and Jordan Jasnos has really been in the wars tonight. Tripping seems to be the one way to stop her. APIA, this is a huge result for them. They picked up a few wins early in the season, so despite a recent poor run of form, these 3 points want to shoot them up into 6th place. Obviously that could change pending tomorrow's games, but it's a huge turning point in their season if things stay as they stand. Tigers, they want something to say about that though. They're not done just yet. McNulty on the ball. She would be thrilled if she can come back to her old stomping ground and get the win over her former team. Long ball was aimed for Burton. Clements didn't get enough of it. Now Brodigan. Tigers with the throw. Lancaster with the header away. As I was saying, pending tomorrow's results, this could cause a massive shake-up to the ladder. Tomorrow we've got some very exciting games. After Rams versus Sydney Uni, Manly versus Gladesville, the Newcastle Jets versus the Mount Druitt Town Rangers, Northwest Sydney Spirit versus the Western Sydney Wanderers. I think that's another really exciting game. And then UNSW versus Illawarra Stingrays, and finally our match of the round, which, considering the weather tonight, I think may get postponed. Sydney Olympic taking on Brisbane FC Academy at Peter Moore, which tends to shut at the drop of the hat, so I wouldn't plan to watch that one, guys. The same match of the round could change tomorrow. This game, I think, on paper, should be one of the more exciting fixtures of the week. And the action has certainly lived up to it. APIA, could this be the turnaround their season desperately needs? They're up 3-1 right now. Huge result for the club if they can go on with it. The Tigers, though, can they force an epic comeback to maintain their undefeated record at home and to really cement themselves in the top 4? Their position gets a lot shakier if they lose here today, especially with the Spirit equal with them on points. Spirit versus Western Sydney tomorrow. If they get a draw, if they even get a win, they will shoot above the Tigers. And the Spirit are just quietly building a really impressive season, so something the Tigers don't want to let happen. They don't want that team to jump them on the ladder. And or anything for that matter, but here's Grass, who's played really well tonight. Can she be a change maker here? Just over 5 minutes to go. They need 2 goals. Tigers calling for a handball. Referee wants nothing to do with it. Jada Taylor tackled. Free kicks given. For the challenge by Golding. And this is right in range for Isabel Keach. She's got a powerful strike. She can probably shoot from this sort of distance. They need a goal here, the Northern Tigers. Isabella Keach puts it well wide off the target. And Sophie Magus, she's got an experienced head on her shoulders. Knows that she can take plenty of time here. Magus goes long, off the head of McNulty, falls to Clements, gives up the throw-in, and McTamney wastes no time. She gives Jasnos the ball. And who knows, it is slippery tonight. That drop could have been genuine. Perhaps it was clever game management from Jasnos. Big tackle from Keach. Taylor comes back in time. APIA put it forward. Golding sends McNulty on a chase. Still has substitutions they can make. Are they happy with this lineup to finish out the game? For APIA. Up 3-1 as things stand. Cross comes in. One Ashley to another. But Jasmine Black was in the way. Tamney. One ball forward. Jasnos was there. She's been excellent tonight.
Relax, Jordan, relax.
Jordan Jasnos. Foul. Forced once again. And that seems to be the Tigers' strategy to stop Jasnos. She's got plenty of fouls this evening. Lancaster puts it towards Brodigan. Cartwright with the header away. Balls to Jada Taylor. Balls with Saffron Grass now. She loses out and then commits a foul in frustration. And really, the Tigers are just wasting their own time here. They very little time left on this clock, and when they commit fouls like that, APIA will just let the clock tick away. And this is another sub for APIA. Ashley Cross, their captain, heading off. Caitlin Kipritsov will replace her, and no doubt a strategic move to shore up the back line to make sure they finish out this game as winners. Cross has done her job tonight. And now APIA want to secure this win. Kilbride puts it long. Now McNulty. And Ashley Brodigan is headed into the corner. Takes some time off the clock. And she wins the throw-in too. That's excellent work from the new signing. Both of their new signings have certainly made an impact here tonight, particularly Alyssa Rose, who's set to play the full 90. probably been one of APIA's top players tonight, which just goes to show her talents. You can step into a new team and make this much of an impact in your first go at it. Not long to go. Are there any surprises left in this game? APIA would hope not. APIA would hope that this game gets called very soon. For the Tigers, they need some magic here. They need something special. Bit of luck to create 2 goals. Especially now that we are in injury time. Realistically, every time they go forward now, they need to score. The Chief will not let them have it easy though. Pressure coming from Brodigan. Good defence from Ashley Brodigan. Peach has it. Pushy spirit forward. First she'll play a bit of skill. Then wants to Cartwright. Goes forward, off the head of Johnson. Bird make it runs to the other side. It's not to be. McNulty on the board, using her strength. Back to Walker, long ball forward. Will roll all the way through to Jasmine Black. And APIA have not moved. They have set up this low block. Ready to close out the game. Cartwright fires it into the back of her own teammate. Saffron Grass's head. Jasmine Ross, safety first, sends it out wide. Final substitution for APIA. Hannah McNulty heads from the field. Her first return to North Taramara since changing colours. On comes Violet Keelan, who's been sent on with fresh legs to just run for a couple of minutes. Best of the Tigers. Foul is given on Bernardi. Over the Northern Tigers. Goal kick. And there is full time here at North Taramara Recreation Area. APIA get their first win since round 3 of the competition. And this could be a massive turning point for one of the clubs. One of the league's biggest clubs. They get a 3-1 win over current 4th place Northern Tigers with goals to Bo Burton for the Northern Tigers. For APIA, their goals come from Mona Walker, Charlotte Lancaster and new signing Alyssa Rose, 2 coming directly from the corner, so that may be something the Tigers need to work on this week. Nonetheless, APIA, the impact of this result cannot be understated. Massive turning point for their season. We'll watch what happens to come in following weeks for APIA Leichhardt. I've been Annabelle Banfield. Thank you for tuning in. Huge result, massive game. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for all the other NPL New South Wales action across the YouTube page. Wash my hair this morning. Errol. His
Yeah, okay. Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Tough work.
Unlucky result.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, half time was dry. Full time's gonna be dry.
Yeah.
That's the way to work, right?
It's trying like trying to like steer.
It's like forearm strength.
Yeah, it was like juggling.
Everything we needed.
But I think it's fine for the live stream. Good result.
Well, thank Christ for that one. We couldn't have lost another one, surely. Thanks, mate.
But they actually looked good too. Like they deserved it.
Yeah, I thought that was
Yeah, they did.
Can't
Are you all right?
complain with the way they performed.
No.
Yeah, I've got to go to work after this Marble job at 5:30 a.m.
Ew,
I know.
that sucks.
I know. It does.
That's actually how it is.
It's so bad, yeah, and it's like a club night as well, which
What's
like
happening?
like it's
Like it's crazy.
like it's a music venue, but on Saturday night, yeah, it's like it's big, like it's a club, like, and then they have gigs as well, so it's night and then club night.
So a million people.
Yeah, that's what I'm having. When I go on my break, it's just like just like put my head down and
Every time I come here to see actually,
yeah.
maybe not the first time we were here, but there was other drivers.
I've never had a game